They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poet's part.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Shynieka Taylor, Queen Charisma on this mic. And guess what? We are here in the Big Apple. What's up, New York City, at the first inaugural LOL Comedy Awards, hosted by our man Bill Bellamy, Kim Coles. Nothing but comics are in the house, and we're bringing the house down. So make sure you stay tuned, because you know we're about to bring you all the exclusives. Let's get it started. Queen Shebra. I'm broke, so spread the wealth. What's up, everybody? We have the legendary D.L Hughley in the building.
Can I say that?
Hey.
I shouldn't say that.
Yes. All right, now look. Despite you're a comedian, you know what I'm saying? You're a comic. However, I want to call you also a political commentator.
Not at all.
No, why not?
Well, I think I just call it like I see it, and I think a lot of people are more in tune to politics because they have a social, because they're more like pop culture than they are politics right now. Now you ain't got to watch the Kardashians no more because you see Donald Trump show it
a day. Look, and you always exposing him every day.
I think when you're a comedian, you have to call what you see and you see what you say. And everybody wants you to, if you say something, see something, unless it's racism or injustice, and then it's a problem.
Right. All right, so you take on this leadership role. I mean, people look to you as a leader.
Well, then they're misguided. I think I just try to take on a role where I'm trying to be as clear with my perspective as I can. I think you shouldn't have the gift of being able to speak to a lot of people and just talk about. So I think that my obligation is to call it like I see it.
All right, and before this is the last question. All right, you have done such a great job with comedy. So tell me, what was your most memorable moment on stage? When did you ever have a chill where it just gave you chills?
Well, it was one time I was playing a gig in Atlanta.
Hey, ATL in the building.
And after the gig, this homeless guy came to me and said that he was a drunk, but he stopped drinking for a couple of weeks so he could buy tickets for him and his friend to come to the concert. And so I was so moved by it. Yes. I said, man, they paid for my suite for two nights, so I let him stay there the second night. And that nigga ran up $900 worth of bar charge.
What's up, everybody? MadTalkin in the building. Bill Bellamy is in the building. Now look, the New Jersey native.
Yes.
Ow! Where did Ow come from?
Me?
No, but why? Why do you do it so iconic?
I don't know. It's just like one of those kind of like fun words. It kind of like gives you in the mood for fun, you know? Right. So that's why you got to put the ow on it. Yeah.
All right, now, see, now you're hosting tonight.
Yes.
So listen, the pressure, my brother.
Not really. No, because I'm with all my friends. It's a good night of comedy. It's going to be laughter everywhere.
Right.
If anything, I'm just happy to like kind of connect.
Right.
So, what's up, brother? Good to see you. It's hard for us all to get together.
Right.
So it's good. It's like being at a comedy cookout.
Right. Listen, do you do impersonation?
Depends. Which one?
Let me get Jay-Z.
Jay?
Come on, you can do it.
All right, I got you. Yeah, I just want to say I like everybody in my city. We doing what we do. Shout out to B. Shout out to B. Hova's in the building.
What's up, everybody? We have Tyler Perry's Coco Brown in the building again on MadTalkin Mike. Look at you.
Hey, girl. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
No, the hair. You know what? We did this last time. We're doing it again. Spin around one time. Spin around once. Oh, yes. So
jokes, honey.
Okay.
And I ain't broke. How about that?
Hello.
Okay. All right.
One time. Well, I'm broke, so spread the wealth, my sister. Spread the wealth. All right. Now comedy, it has such a big impact on our lives. It brings us joy and brings us laughter. How do you think you have impacted comedy?
You know what? I'm a truth teller, and the thing is, I'm taking what is affecting us, and I'm making you laugh at it, and I'm making you think. I have a master's degree in education, so every time I touch a microphone, I'm making you laugh, and I'm educating you too, baby. Okay.
Informative.
Yeah.
All right. Now speaking on the educational aspect, I know a lot of comedians, they take their own tragedies or their own walks of life, and they put it in their skits and put them in their stand-ups. Do you find yourself doing that very often?
Absolutely. I always said, no disrespect to Kevin Hart, but he does not have the patent on laugh at my pain.
Wow.
Okay, because
really?
a lot of comics, we have a lot of dark sides to us.
Yes.
And what heals us is that we're able to put it on stage and laugh at it with you.
Okay.
And so a lot of what I've gone through in my life, especially like my divorce and stuff like that, I wouldn't have gotten through that had I not had that microphone and an audience to listen to me. So my audience are my therapists. I love you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. All right, and one last question. Now, who has inspired you? Like, who was that one comedian that you said, okay, that's it?
You know what? I would have to say it had to be Adele Gibbons. Adele Gibbons, Simply Marvelous, and Miss Laura, absolutely. Wow. When I saw them on Def Jam when I was in college, I was like, I want to do this. Right. So yeah, I would have to say those three. Yes, yes.
Right. Well,
and I would call them friends.
Like, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up. Okay?
Amazing.
Look at the inspiration, now you're my friend.
Yes, yes.
All right, well, you look beautiful. Thank you so much, everybody. We have John Jeffries on the carpet. Now look. I grew up watching you. All I can think of is losing Isaiah right now. Like the big.
Hold on. First of all, how you grew up watching me? We around the same age, so you shouldn't have been watching Losing Isaiah back then.
No, my parents are old school, so Halle Berry, you did your job as a kid, and I continue to watch that show, so I feel like you're still that age, but you're not.
Nah, I'm a grown man now, and I've done a lot since, you know. So like, nah, but.
All right, so what brings you out tonight? How are you feeling?
I feel good. You know, I'm happy to be home back in New York. I've done the whole LA thing for a while, and I was out there for a minute. LA is different, you know, but I mean, comedy brings me out. Respecting the greats, respecting the legends, respecting people that do great things. I'm here to support it.
All right, now who would you say is the greatest comedian of all time?
Dang, that's a tough one.
It is. So you better answer right.
So I got to say this because they'll kill me. My mentor, Eddie Murphy.
Yo, you're the second person who said that.
But nah, like Richard Pryor. I feel like all great comedians have taken pieces of each other and found their own way of doing it and added a different element, you know? So it's like, but the Richard Pryors, the Eddie Murphys, the Tracy Morgans, the Kevin Harts, the Dave Chappelle's, I mean, the Bill Bellamy's, it's so many people, you know, it's so many.
All right, now, with you and your acting career, okay, so what's next for you?
I got a movie that's out on Netflix now called Supermodel. Okay. One that just came out with Loretta Devine and Mario Hardwick called Chapter and Verse. I'm working on one now with the people that did Moonlight called Raising Darius and Alex Hibbert. Putting in that work, Chocolate City 3. And I'm doing something behind the camera now too. So that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm on a behind the camera.
Multitasking. And just for the last question of the day, you know, you being an actor and starting out so young, you know, you see a lot of actors that who do start out young, either they, you know, fall off or something just happens to them in an industry that we don't really connect with. So how hard is it being that you start out young? Do you feel pressure?
Nah, not at all, because, you know, my parents raised me right. Okay. That just comes from no home training. So when you're making money and you're running around wilding with nobody telling you that you're bugging out, then sooner or later you're going to get into something and it's going to be a spiral downward control, you know? So home training, always keeping God in my life, realizing that mom and dad is still mom and dad no matter how much I make or who I am. And it's just not forgetting, I'm not going to say not forgetting where you came from, but it's not going against the grain. You know, if you wasn't doing it back then, why are you doing it now just because you can? It don't make sense.
All right, so where can the people follow you at so that we can continue to keep up with you?
Mark John J on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Mark with a C.
You got a Snapchat? You wasn't trying to give that up, huh?
Oh, I don't got the snap, you know.
Come on, you got to get with it.
So I got a funny story. First time I got Snapchat, I was snapping somebody, and I didn't know that everything was public. So I didn't say nothing wild. Nah. But one of my homies hit me, was like, yo, you know Snapchat, everybody can see that, right? I was like, word?
What was it? Come on.
It was just like a shirtless pic, you know.
You're an actor, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, but I was younger, so I wasn't putting my chest out there, you know. That was before that wave started. Before Instagram had people with their clothes on.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for talking to us. In the building, Lil Rel. What up? Stay woke. Now let me ask you, is that your reality? How did you feel about that? What outside of the acting?
Just get out, my reality.
Get out. Tell me about that.
I think it's most black people realities. I think a lot of the stuff in there we can relate to, like the party scene. Some of us been at parties where like you're the only black person, and they ask you about every black thing that goes on. like you represent everybody. Like, look, I ain't Tiger Woods. I don't know what I felt. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff in that movie. I think even like therapy. You know, it's a lot of stuff, man. If you gotta watch it, that's why you gotta watch it more than once.
And then
I still text Jordan. I text Jordan all the time if I watch and find something new. I'm like, man, I just caught that. Yeah.
All right. And just tell me, just being a comedian, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? Well, I believe so. Is it?
No, it's
not pressure for you?
No, it's a fun job. That's why I like the people that are really good at this are not shy about it. Like I love making people laugh. So it's one of the things that come easy to me. Like if I had to fix a car, then it'll be a problem for me. I'll be nervous, shaking. Yeah.
All right, and just tell me, who were some of the greats that you looked up to coming in the game?
I mean, that's what makes tonight so special. Receiving the Bernie Mac Award. Bernie is one of my huge, especially over the last like 7 years, has become my point person on the way I want to do things. I'm talking about acting, I'm talking about stand-up, even with family, and it's an honor that his family wanted to give me this. His daughter is one of my favorite people in the world, one of my friends, and that's why this is surreal, actually. It was one of the weird, interesting emails you get, like, wait, what?
Listen, do you do impersonation?
Yeah, I can do.
Give me Hove. Look, I told everybody give me Hove tonight.
You want to get Hove?
Yeah.
First of all, shouts out to Jay-Z, and I'm not going to impersonate him because he's a dope dude. I got a chance to do the Moonlight video for his album. We remade Friends. We did a black version of it with me, Issa Rae, Gerard Carmichael, Tisa Thompson, Lakeith Stanfield, Tiffany Haddish, Hannibal was in it, and Jay was there. And it was weird that you get a call from Jay-Z saying to do a music video. You're like, oh, all right.
Look, we just got to look a 10 hot.
But I didn't even care what he paid. I mean, he paid us well, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't even care if he paid me. I'm saying I would have did it. I'd have did it for free.
I'm down. All right. What's up, everybody? MadTalkin's in the building. We have Jasmine Brown and Tristan. How y'all doing?
Doing great. Thank you.
Now look, I done heard 50 Centrals. They introduced you guys as 50 Centrals, and 50 Centrals new. So that means y'all just got picked up. How y'all feeling?
Good. I mean, they made us sound like a music group. We're just, the rest of the cast, they're on their way later, but we're representing, holding it down for 50 Cent. The show is new and exciting, and really happy to be here. And you killing that yellow dress, girl.
Yeah. Thanks. So y'all are killing it too. All right, so let's talk about building a social presence, a brand, because you guys worked hard, started from the bottom, were funny, went viral multiple times, gained all this following, and now look, y'all have a deal. So tell me about that process. How did y'all feel when y'all were like, wow, it's our time?
I mean, I still feel like this isn't real. Every day we're on set and we're just like, man, this is really happening. Every time we see 50, like 50, man, this is really happening. Like, yeah, you ain't going back to your other life, I'm sorry.
Just like us.
I mean, there's a lot of people who wanted to be in this position, and the 5 of us get along great. They picked a really cool cast. Yeah, man, and like I said, 50 Cent's our boss, and he's super cool, down to earth, and he picked us up in the Phantom one day. Hey, I ain't even mad,
That life. All right, so one last question. See, I see you did an impersonation. So because y'all are funny, I'm about to hit y'all on the spot. I want both of y'all to do a Jay-Z impersonation right now.
What's happening, y'all? It's Tristan Winger here. We out here in Harlem, and I got Jasmine Brown here. Cheer.
Yes, you got the laugh. You know what? Now you gotta do Beyonce.
I don't do voices. Yeah.
Come on, girl.
No, they pick me up for other reasons. We have people that do impersonations. I'm not one of them. I do dialect. Yeah, I don't do celebrity impersonation.
Okay, I got you. So give me advice, because you real good with them men. All right, so my man, look.
What your man did, girl? What?
Look, he didn't want to take me out. He knew the only thing I wanted to do was go out. All I said was to go out nice. It was for my birthday. Okay. It was too much for him. What should I do? Come on, what should us ladies do when our men don't take us out?
When your man don't take you out for your birthday?
Right.
First of all, if your man don't take you out for your birthday, get you a new man, because you need someone who understands that the birthday we celebrate all month. And if he couldn't take you out one day out the month, he had the weekend, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, any other day in the month to take you out, because us black women, we celebrate all month. And if he don't appreciate the birthday, honey, find somebody that do. I would drop the mic, but it's too low to the ground. I ain't going to be able to pick it up.
Yes! All right, so we have Joe Torry, got Torry in the building. Now look. I understand y'all comedians and whatnot, right? So who's better?
Better at what?
Learn from him.
Better at what?
Better in joke telling.
Being funny? Well,
being funny.
It ain't a point of being better than each other.
Okay.
It's a point of understanding your art and presenting it the best way you can. You know, there's different types of funny. Now he's sillier than I am, if that's what you do. He's more a physical comedian than I am, and that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? I'm a storyteller. He's a more physical, gets all into it. You know, I mean, and that's what he does. You know, so that's the difference.
Okay, so when y'all were younger, who got the most whoopings?
Joe got ass beat.
Why?
Got put out the house, ran away, tried to kill himself.
No, I didn't.
Everything he used to do with a shovel in the basement.
No, I told him that, but I
You
wanted
told
to kill
Pops.
him. Yeah, he was beat.
Everybody, this is Mad Talkin. We have Andrea Barkin, Brooklyn native. This is a big rich.
Yeah.
This is a big rich.
Town.
Hey. All right now, girl, I got beef with you.
Everyone hates me.
You set Tyreek up.
You know what? I don't think that was her intention. She was just being loyal to her family, and she didn't think it was as bad. You know that it was.
I'm gonna let you slide, but hold on, I can't, cause you got Raina killed.
Look, she doesn't know Raina, so
You don't got no part to that.
I don't. You know, she doesn't even know. Like I'm not even sure her character knows what.
Right.
So we'll find out if she finds out. But yeah.
Right. Now working amongst all that talent, you know, and Power just being like a #1 hit series. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's exciting. It's surreal. It's something that I'm still digesting.
Right.
I'm just happy to kind of be on the show. I was a fan first.
Yes.
And so just being able to see everyone in their element. Okay. And they do their thing. I mean, they're super professional and it comes really natural. So, I'm just like making sure like I'm up to their level now.
Yes, it's giving me chills just talking about it. All right, and I've heard you got an HBO series, Deuces. So did that come from, transpire from Power?
The ironic thing is that HBO's The Deuce was the first show to cast me, and then Power came. So it was kind of flipped. It just so happens that Power released their season first.
Right.
So HBO on the 10th of September, and it's about the rise of the porn industry in the 70s based in New York. So it gets crazy. It talks about HIV and how the rise of that started. It talks about domestic violence. It talks about human trafficking. And, just finding yourself as a woman and identity,
All right, and you being a young black African-American woman, in this acting industry, it can be tough.
It is tough.
So you tell me, what is some advice you would give to another young black African-American woman?
Really learn yourself, really take time to have your experiences and live life. That's going to be something that helps you with your storytelling later on. And really, know that you're supposed to be here and don't let anyone try to make you think anything different.
Yes, you better preach. Look, just Lunel in the building.
Hi.
What's going on? Now, first and foremost, let's talk about this Instagram picture that you have. I want to see this Instagram picture today. Look, it's just your butt. You're just naked. I need to understand why.
Because I'm the first African-American female my age and my size to be photographed for Penthouse magazine. That's why.
And that's what
That was history. It was history.
Wow. All right, so now you're just being a woman comedian, and we have this is an inaugural. This is first of many. How have you impacted the comedy world?
I have no idea how I've impacted the comedy world, but the impact from the people, they just like somebody who keep it real and has been consistently doing that for many, many years. So I just say thank you. All
right, so if you're going to keep it real, who would you say is the worst comedian? The worst, the ultimate worst.
You have to see me in person to hear that.
Building, we have Bow-Legged Lou on the mic. What's going on?
Man, I'm having a great time. Going to have a great time here at the LOL Comedy Honors. My brother's going to be here too. My other brother, Paul Anthony from Full Force.
Okay.
And we're also celebrating the 27th anniversary of House Party. And I got my organization, Hope with a Vision, that's always being represented here. Like I have a disease called retinitis pigmentosa. It leads to blindness. But if you be proactive and keep strong, God will overcome. So that's what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Okay, so with this Hope with a Vision, is it a nonprofit organization or
nonprofit organization? And it deals not just with diseases that I have, retinitis pigmentosa, but anybody else with vision impairment. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So it's like tunnel vision, but that's not happening to me. You know what I mean? He's alive.
Keep the hope alive.
In other words, I'm gonna kick its freaking.
Look, you're still in the character after all these years. That's what's up.
For real.
What's up, everybody? We have the legendary Paul Mooney in the building. Now, listen, I would also like to call you a political commentator because you be going off on Twitter. So tell me, with the state of our country right now, and Trump being a president, how do you think we as people of color can be change agents moving forward?
Nothing's changed but the weather.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's deep.
It's true.
Wow.
Only the weather.
So, what do you think we should do as a society?
You mean as a people?
As a people, us.
We should do what we always do.
Persevere.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
And buy an umbrella.
For what? The rain?
Yeah.
The rain. The rain is coming. Well, we thank you so much and congratulations. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, everybody? We have Crystal Powell on the mic. Beautiful.
Yay! And you are beautiful too. Black girl magic, I love it.
Girl, you know this. All right, so tell me, how has comic or just being a comedian has impacted your whole life?
It has impacted my life in such a tremendous way because I was in education, and once you conquer any type of fear, whether it's comedy, whether it heights, whatever it is, when you conquer your fears, and I was afraid of getting on the stage, but once I learned that I could do it and I was getting a couple of chuckles, I feel like I'm She-Ra. I can do anything that I put,
Queen She-Ra. All right, wait. Okay, so talking about fears and conquering, was there ever a time where they booed you? Like, boo, girl.
I mean, boo, You're not a comedian if you haven't got a boo or a get off the stage or what is she doing? Because everyone doesn't relate to everybody. So yes, I have had my moments and then I just, okay, y'all ain't feeling me tonight, but I'll see y'all later.
Well, how did you recover? What was that recovery? On the stage, or did that process happen at home?
Both on the stage and at home, because you don't want to feel that ever again. So as soon as you get off the stage, you start working, okay, what do I need to do better? What do I need to do next? So yeah, that recovery time is real.
What's up, everybody? We have Michael Williams in the building. Look, you are the man of the hour.
I think so.
That's right. That's right. Now, this is your idea. From what I'm told, you started this.
Yes.
All right, so tell me, what gave you that inspiration?
Well, I went to a comedy club and saw nothing but white comics, and I said, this would be great if it was all black comedians. And from that moment forward, this is why I stand here today.
Wow.
Yeah.
And especially with film, we don't see a lot of black comedy being pushed in our theaters as much as our white counterparts.
Right.
So, how do you think we can fix that issue so that we can see more black comedy?
We just got to keep pushing. We just got to keep making it happen. More and more young comedians got to come to the forefront with a force, with a dedication to the craft, because that's only really how they're going to be seen, and the next generation is going to be pushed forward. They got to do it. They got to make it happen themselves. Yeah.
Nice. And
as I always say, you got to keep getting on stage. You got to keep up till you get it right.
They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poet's part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down.